What's up everyone, welcome to Ashley Talks Movies. Today's video is a review of a Minecraft movie, which is directed by Jared Hess, who's probably best known for the indie hit Napoleon Dynamite. He also directed Nacho Libre, which starred Jack Black. Hess re-teams with Jack Black, who stars as Steve, a man whose obsession with the mines leads him to discovering the Orb of Dominance, which unlocks a portal to a place called the Overworld, where he can build anything by imagining it. When the overworld is threatened by the ruler of a dark world called the Nether, Steve hides the orb to protect it. The orb is later discovered in the real world by four misfits: a former video game champion played by Jason Momoa, a nerdy kid who has trouble fitting in played by Sebastian Hansen, his older sister played by Emma Myers, and a real estate agent played by Danielle Brooks, who all get pulled into the overworld and must find their way back to reality. Before I get into the review, do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe. That way you don't miss any of the videos I post here on the channel.
There's one more thing you need to know.
Great. Now it's dark.
Does that feel quick to anyone else?
As the name suggests, a Minecraft movie is an adaptation of the popular video game, and I'll be the first to admit I am not a Minecraft expert. I played the game once, many years ago, but I know that I am not the target audience for this movie. This movie is aimed towards kids, I think first and foremost, and then it's also aimed at the fans of Minecraft. So this movie offers plenty of in-jokes and nods that fans will immediately recognize and appreciate. It also has a fun and at times goofy, adventurous vibe that will appeal to kids. But beyond that, the movie is lacking. Making a movie that's based off of a book, a TV series, or some pre-existing property or franchise presents challenges. It has built-in fan base and there's certain expectations that come with it. When you're making a movie that's based off of a video game that focuses on world building and world exploring, and where players can basically create their own stories, that presents its own set of challenges. And I think that's really what limits a Minecraft movie. When it comes to the story, it wasn't really able to cobble something together. The plot is a mess. Now, this movie will get compared to Jumanji, and that's kind of understandable because it follows a very similar playbook where you have characters who get pulled into the world of the game, and then they have to navigate that world. They meet someone who has been living in that world for a really long time, who is basically the expert, and then they have to find their way out. This movie isn't terrible. It's just not great. The story, or lack thereof, really holds it back. But there are a few bright spots. This movie actually looks pretty good. I was actually surprised, but the world that's created in the overworld, it looks very similar to the video game, but of course it is 3D animated, so it has some more textures than the original game does. It looks really lush in places. The effects that are used to show these characters building different things within this world also looks really good. I think the only jarring thing are the human characters, which I understand why they went with human characters, because obviously you want to have that star power, but it might have worked better had this movie just been completely computer animated. The cast also seems to understand what kind of movie they're in. The best example of this is Jack Black, who is having just a blast playing the character of Steve. He brings so much energy to this character. And if you're a fan of Jack Black, you know exactly what you're going to get with him here. He's playing basically a big kid with a lot of energy who's going around and having a lot of fun in every single scene that he is in. His performance is over the top, he completely commits with the physical comedy, and occasionally he breaks out into song. Jason Momoa also understands the excitement, and in many ways he seems to be playing a tamed down version of what Jack Black is doing as this washed up gamer, Garrett the Garbage Man Garrison. Their characters even have a very similar look. Momoa also commits to the quirky, dry humor that's in this movie, although I don't think all the jokes that he's given land. Sebastian Hansen, who plays Henry, and Emma Myers, who plays his sister Natalie, along with Danielle Brooks, who plays the real estate agent Dawn, all give good performances, but I will say that their characters didn't feel as developed as Jason Momoa and Jack Black's characters. And really, Natalie and Dawn, the two female characters in this movie, I think fare the worst because how the movie uses them basically reduces them down to being very useless. Jennifer Coolidge is also in this movie, and I love Jennifer Coolidge, and I think she's effortlessly funny. And She's given a very limited role here, but her character and storyline, while funny, just also felt so very unnecessary. Again, a Minecraft movie isn't terrible, but it's just not great. The story is a mess, and the humor doesn't always land. And in many ways, again, it feels like this movie was trying way too hard just to include all the memes and references to the game without actually taking the time to develop a decent story. But the movie does have some charming moments, and I think those help make the movie somewhat enjoyable experience, especially for someone like me who isn't, a Minecraft expert. But again, this movie isn't targeted at me, it's targeted at kids and fans of the game, and I think they will have plenty of things in this movie that they will like. So those are my thoughts on a Minecraft movie. If you plan on seeing the movie in theaters, let me know in the comments. While you're here, like and subscribe and stick around for more videos like this.